Arjun straightened his tie, his heart pounding a nervous rhythm against his ribs. This wasn't just any job interview. It was a lifeline, a chance to pull his family back from the brink. He glanced at his reflection one last time, a mix of hope and anxiety staring back at him. With a deep breath, he walked out the door, his future seemingly hanging on the next few hours. But life, as it often does, had other plans. A plan that would test his character in a way no interview question ever could. Arjun's life had been a series of hard knocks. He was the man of the house long before he was ready. His father's early passing had left a void, not just emotionally, but financially. His mother, a pillar of strength, worked tirelessly until her health began to fail. The mounting medical bills became a relentless tide, threatening to pull them under. University, once a bright dream, became a luxury he couldn't afford. He dropped out, trading textbooks for odd jobs. His youthful ambitions sacrificed for the immediate needs of his family. Each penny earned was a small victory against a mountain of debt. This job interview wasn't just about a career. It was about his mother's treatment, about putting food on the table, about finally catching a break. The weight of it all settled on his young shoulders as he rehearsed his answers, praying this would be the day everything changed. Then the call came. A prestigious tech firm, a position with a salary that could solve all his problems. The interview was that very afternoon. A surge of adrenaline shot through him. He quickly got ready, his mind racing. This was it. The opportunity he had been desperately waiting for, as he hurried through the bustling city streets. His mind was a whirlwind of potential interview questions and hopeful outcomes. He was so lost in thought that he almost missed it. The screech of tires, a sudden thud, and a cry of pain. On the side of the road, a woman lay next to a fallen scooter, her face contorted in agony. People slowed down, stared, but no one stopped. A battle raged within Arjun. His watch showed the time ticking away. The interview, his family. But then he looked at the woman, alone and injured. Could he really just walk away? His conscience screamed louder than his ambition. In that moment, he made a choice. He rushed to her side. "Ma'am, are you okay? Don't try to move." Her leg was twisted at an unnatural angle. He quickly dialed for an ambulance, his voice calm and reassuring despite the panic churning inside him. He used his handkerchief to apply gentle pressure to a cut on her forehead, speaking to her softly, keeping her conscious until the paramedics arrived. Every minute that passed was a minute stolen from his interview, a piece of his future seemingly slipping through his fingers. But when the ambulance finally pulled up, he helped the paramedics, providing what little information he had. He watched as they drove away, the wail of the siren fading into the city noise, a somber soundtrack to his missed opportunity. He found himself at the hospital, though he couldn't quite remember how he got there. He sat in the sterile waiting area, the scent of antiseptic filling his lungs. He didn't know the woman, had no real reason to be there, yet he couldn't leave. Not until he knew she was all right. He looked at his phone. The interview time had long passed. A strange sense of calm washed over him. There was no regret, no what if. He had made his choice, and he knew deep down it was the right one. His chance at the job was gone, but he hadn't lost his humanity. A doctor eventually came out and approached him. "The woman you helped, she's stable. It was a bad fracture, but she'd be okay. You did the right thing by staying with her." The words were a balm to his worried soul. A wave of relief washed over him. His decision wasn't meaningless. As he walked out of the hospital and into the late afternoon sun, the world looked different. The frantic rush of the city seemed to slow down. He had lost an opportunity, yes, but he felt he had gained something far more profound in its place. He decided to go to the company anyway, perhaps to offer an explanation, to seek a sliver of understanding. When he arrived, the reception area was empty. The receptionist looked up, her expression a mixture of pity and professional indifference. "I'm sorry, the interviews for the day are over. The hiring manager has already left." He opened his mouth to explain about the accident, but she cut him off with a polite but firm company policy. Late is late. He simply nodded, the last of his hope draining away. Arjun found a bench outside the imposing glass building and sat down, the weight of the day crashing down on him. He replayed the events in his head. Was helping that stranger worth sacrificing this chance? The answer was still yes, but the confirmation brought no joy, only a deep, weary fatigue. He wasn't angry or resentful. He was just tired. Tired of fighting, tired of struggling, tired of one step forward always being followed by 2 steps back. Just as he was about to get up and begin the long walk home, a sleek black car pulled up to the entrance. A woman stepped out, moving with a slight limp, her arm in a sling. Her face was pale but familiar. It was the woman from the accident. A man in a suit rushed to her side, addressing her with deference. "Ms. Malhotra, are you sure you should be here?" She waved him off, her eyes scanning the area until they landed on Arjun. It was Meera Malhotra, the CEO of the very company he was supposed to interview with. Meera's eyes widened in recognition. She walked directly towards him. "I never got to thank you." Arjun was speechless. "Come with me," she said, gesturing towards the entrance. Inside her office, overlooking the city, she turned to him. They didn't know he was busy saving their CEO. She smiled. "Arjun, we get hundreds of resumes, people with perfect scores, impressive degrees. What you did today, that tells me more than any test or interview could. Integrity, compassion, doing the right thing when it's hard." It was a place in the company's elite management training program. A chance to learn, to grow, and to prove his worth from the ground up. He was pushed harder than everyone else, his every move scrutinized. Arjun faced long nights of study and demanding projects, but he met every challenge with unwavering determination. He knew this was more than a job. It was a testament to the idea that character is destiny. He wasn't just building a career. He was validating the choice he made on that fateful day. His journey was just beginning. But he was ready to prove that the man who stopped to help a stranger was the same man who would build an extraordinary future through sheer hard work and dedication. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more stories like this. I'll see you again in another new video. Until then, take care, stay healthy, and stay safe. Wishing you all the best. Goodbye for now, and thank you. Today was supposed to be the most important day of Arjun's life. He had an interview that could change everything. But on his way there, he saw something that made him stop. A woman injured on the side of the road. In that moment, he had to choose his future or a stranger's life. This is the story of how that single choice redefined his destiny. Arjun wasn't just another young man trying to make it in the big city. He was the pillar of his family. For years, he carried the weight of responsibility on his shoulders. His mother's long illness had drained their savings, and the medical bills just kept piling up. Dreams of college and a bright future had to be put aside. He dropped out, taking on odd jobs just to keep food on the table and pay for his mother's care. Every day was a struggle, a constant battle against financial hardship. He watched his friends move forward, building careers, while he felt stuck, running in place. But Arjun never complained. His family needed him, and that was all that mattered. He held onto a sliver of hope that one day his break would come. And then it seemed like it finally had. A call came from a major corporation, a company he had only dreamed of working for. They wanted to interview him. This was it, the golden ticket, a chance to finally pull his family out of their financial troubles and give his mother the life she deserved. The night before the interview, he couldn't sleep. He went over his resume, practiced his answers, and picked out his best, albeit worn, suit. This wasn't just a job interview, it was a lifeline. The next morning, with